Hey guys, Dan here with Sterling Self-Defense with Badger and Zach. And non-stop work on the power mod for the Pistelle. Here's like Operation 6 on this one part, which is one part has two parts to it. This is I think 3 out of a total 6 operations needed to be done. Now I'm knurling the back. This part's got quite a few manual operations. Now, reverse knurling. Already got it chamfered out. Alright, so that is one operation. Now I got to go work on the other operations. And we haven't even gotten into sear coating yet, and the firing pin, which is the other part. Got to reset op 2 in this machine. There's a CO2 one for op 2, just got finished. That is good. Yellow needs to be done. Got to thread the inside for the firing pin. There we go. A thread mill is going to thread the firing pin slot. That didn't go down all the way. All right, well, I just ruined that part. Didn't go out down all the way. I might as well let it run now. One of those days. All right. Op 1 is going. Pouring out the inside. All right, that's going. This one finished up. I went too deep on this one. We'll see. This one was a little loud. I don't think it was set down all the way. Yep. Alright, well, this one is junk. Let's find out why it wasn't down far enough. It wasn't set down all the way. Okay. Making videos, not paying attention to what the fuck I'm doing, and I just junked it apart. And, which you'll see, junk parts. Guys think you just make parts, that's it. There's prototypes in here. There's all junk. There's thousands of dollars in material, just junk firing pins. You know, that's another part of machining. Every part's not a perfect part, especially when you're inventing new stuff. You make them, you try them, you got prototypes, and you don't know what works until it works. This part you got to babysit, stops 3 different times during its operation, so it's got to be cleaned out. Because you're pouring out so much material that it'll just all bind up in there. And there's no magic little elf to go in there and clean it. Yep, less lethal machining. More of a pain in the ass than anything. Look over here, guys. We got, people don't realize, we also machine plastics. This is actually money-making shit that actually makes money, unlike less lethal, which doesn't make a dime. This is the kind of shit that keeps the shop alive. All that stainless steel, those shafts, going out to companies. That's where money's made. This self-defense stuff is a hobby that makes no money. I was like, Sterling's making millions! No, Sterling's losing his freaking ass. And thank God for the rest of the machine shop that makes up for the losses. So, you know, I get all those guys, your parts are way too expensive. I'm not freaking China, and you have no idea what you're talking about. People don't realize just my overhead, might as well load this up while I'm here and do it right this time. My overhead, $16,000 a month. Before I can make a single penny, I have to make $16,000 in profit, not the money I put out, in profit, just to pay all the overhead. Before I make a single penny. I'm lucky I didn't kill that carbide tool, which would have been expensive. But I have to sell $16,000 worth of profit before I even make a penny, which almost never happens. That's why I have the other part of the machine shop that actually makes money to make up for the losses on the self-defense side. So next time you guys say, your parts are so too expensive, it's not China. I'm not taking other people's shit and sending it down to China and having it cloned. You know, the people that do that, they pay pennies on the dollar for their parts and they have no overhead whatsoever. I could send all my prototypes down to China, have them made for cheaper than I can make them here in my own shop. How ridiculous is that? But when you have employees that make 34 cents an hour, you can do that. The overhead on a Chinese factory is nothing. It's like a couple $1,000s a month with 100 employees. It's ludicrous. My little small shop is $16,000 a month. My electric bill is $3,500 a month. In China, they have factories that run off coal, which they have slaves pulling coal out of the ground. Maybe cost them $80 a month in electric. The average factory in the United States, $20,000 to $30,000 a month in electric. Crazy, I know. All right, let's shoot something. All right, everyone's loving the Excaliburs. I like the Excalibur Junior. I think that's now my favorite. Nice and compact. I can get some rounds and a cap. I got so much testing and stuff lying around, different everything. Ugh, I need to clean. I need a day off is what I need. Going on like 700 plus days without a day off. All right, let's grab some rounds out of the trap. Hey, Badger, what's up, buddy? Loves his chair. What's up, Hank? Had some customers stop by the shop today. Jay stopped by on his birthday. Happy birthday there, Jay. To get the new mod for the Pistelle and have his FSC serviced. And his tank. Brought his tank in. Wonder why he wasn't getting high numbers. I tested his tank for him. 700 PSI. I had no idea. So I brought it up to 1100 and that added over 100 FPS to his shots. Ow! Yourself, buddy. Dude, what do you want? You're not going out. Ow! Ow! Hell no. All right. I know, Badger. He's annoying. All right, let's see if I got a mag somewhere. All right, take a mag out of this one. Did we test that one yet? I don't know. Yeah, I need a day off. And I miss SHOT Show every year. That's supposed to be my at least one vacation a year. And I've missed it for the last, 5 years running. I plan on going every year, and every year, if something comes up, I'm too busy, can't go. All right. Grimberg Joules. And you hear that, guys? The follower is still down. I hate that, man. See, it's jiggling around back and forth. That means the mag is not released. Now it is. But now I got to reload it. Yeah, I got to take all those little follower tabs off. They're annoying. Yeah, guys, I explained this in other videos. See the follower tab, when you load it up, I'll show you. When you get 6 in there, see, it drops right down, and it locks in. The problem is, when you put the mag in, it's not unlocking all the time. It didn't that time. So what you do about that is just unlock it yourself. There you go. No jiggle, you know you're good. Otherwise, you're shooting nothing. All right, 10 CI tank with an on-off. Actually, I prefer it without the on-off. I want to keep it a little more compact. Oh, the sucker's on there. I guess it's going with the on-off on. And my hands are covered in oil too from the machine, so that don't help. All right, air up. Yeah, we got a cap on. Tank on. All right, get some numbers. $556, $548, $552, $550, $546. Oh, my Kevlar fell down. Damn it. $612. Oh, whoa, that's loud. $612. Look at this monster little. Whoa. Whew. All right, close her up. Air off. All right, guys, that's a little one, man. That's the junior. What a freaking monster. Over 600 with the junior. Crazy power, guys. Crazy, crazy power. Whew. Yep. It's a lot of power. That's a CO2 mod on there. That one's still got to be sear coated. Just testing them all. I test at least 3 from every batch of like 15. All right, that's it for me, guys. I got to get back to work. I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe.